gather up the bruises and the breaking of the bones, yeah, my uncle might have been in the know. One day he told me I was accident prone, and I made Allison Roman's garbanzo bean soup at the age of 36 while the Dodgers were losing. I turned off the game and I watched Jackass 2, then I fell off the deck and I fucked up my knee and my mood. And if you gather up the bruises and the breaking of the bones, yeah, my uncle might have been in the know. When he told me I was accident prone, the day he told me I was accident prone, when he told me I was accident prone. All right, I played in a band called the Polyorchids. I played a lot of shows here over like the late kind of 2017 to 2015 to 16, 17, 18. This is one of those songs. It's called The Lark. Pulled out of town around a quarter to four to play some songs at a bar we played one time before. Meant that he was sleeping alone in the back, turned on some Courtney Barnett songs and we carved out a path. The summer wasn't kind to the county of Lake, 76,000 acres ripped to shreds in a day. Saw some Indian casinos on Highway 16, pulled off to get some Gatorade and stopped to take a pee. Sun was in the hills by the time we were parked, and we were handed some keys, and then we checked into the Lark. The drummer took a shower, and I hit the sheets, and Tony was awake now, brushing his teeth. Pulled the trailer to the back of the Schoeps pub, said hello to some hippies while we stacked all our amps up. Room was half full, there was a radio on. The air was getting cold, and it smelled like marijuana. Dreadlocks for days and days and days and days. You're getting snapped up and out in a haze. We got a thing that will sit in our way. And we got today, today, today. Played for 3 hours and we loaded the car, counted $47 and some weed in the tip jar. The body of Clear Lake is all flooded with toxins. It's pretty but it's useless unless you're skipping rocks. Dreadlocks for days and days and days and days. You're getting snapped up and out in a haze. Got a thing that will sit in our way. When we got today, today, today. Trailer to the back of the Schoeps pub and said goodbye to some hippies while we stacked all our amps up. Room was half full, there was a radio on. The air was fucking cold and it smelled like marijuana. Dreadlocks for days and days and days and days. Getting snapped up and out in a haze. Not a thing that'll sit in our way. Oh, well, we got today, today, today. Thanks. This is about like, I had this phase of my life where I kind of like tried a lot of new things all the time, which is probably a good thing to do. Like you should be doing that. But one of the ones, there's a lot of these things like cycling long distances, like that's a hobby for people, or gardening, for example, that like people seem to find like full Zen peace meditation in that, and I can't stand it. And I think I found something, maybe this is just what going from your 30s to your 40s is or whatever, but a sort of like, I don't know, find some peace with the things you do like and do those things. And I don't know, this song was kind of about that. It's called Not Everybody Has to Be a Permaculture Gardener. Not everyone has to be a permaculture gardener. We could probably use some more of them, but they don't have to be me. Some people like to hang at home and others like to wander. And I guess I like the both of them to varying degrees. Not everyone has to have a goddamn answer to the question. And I don't mean to be depressing, but I lately tend to be. If you find a thing to care about, you better pick it up and carry it. Or turn around and bury it, or sink it in the sea. Flood me underwater, I will never get out. These roots were never made for holding the ground. Pack me into sediment and anchor me down, or shed me into jet stream now. This season is over and out. Not everyone has to be a fan of boarding up the nation, or making reservations, or just telling kids to leave. Absolutely every single thing in moderation. Or let your medication be the way you get to sleep. Flood me underwater, I will never get out. These roots were never made for holding the ground. Pack me into sediment and anchor me down, or shed me into jet stream now. This season is over and out. This season is over and out. This season is over and out. I'm just gonna keep saying what these songs are about. I feel like that's what I'm doing right now. This one's about my student loans. Student loans combined with a documentary about the main actress from Full House, like having like greasing the hands of people at universities to get her kid into college. Yeah. Never pulled a paddle, but Aunt Becky found a way to push her boat across the dirty lake. $80,000 sayonara. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm worried about tomorrow. And I'm a sucker for the shiny and the hollow. And I'm a sucker for a placard on the wall. Someone in this room has got the answers. They're sharpening the pencils and they're drawing lines to Stanford. Just a housewife and a mother with a ladder. Bury me in myself a drink and I scroll through Netflix. The cop from Stranger Things and some director of athletics are selling scholarships to the rich and the semi-famous. So when I learned that Lori Laughlin's daughter was a coxswain, it's really called a coxswain, but her daughter never was one. Nothing matters, we're all captain into nothing. This is your debt, just keep on rowing, you'll get somewhere. This is your debt, just keep on rowing, you'll get somewhere. This is your debt, just keep on rowing, you'll get somewhere. So I write these songs under the name Routine Layup, and they're all on Spotify. If you type Routine Layup on all the streaming things, they're all there. Just a bunch of 4-song EPs. I'll talk about Orcas Island. I'll do some Orcas Island tourist board stuff. Was that in my bio? Was Orcas Island? That's in my bio? Okay. I'm here from Orcas Island. Thank you to Brooke, Una, and everyone at Davis Music Festival for booking me. Like I said, I played in a band, the Polyorchids. There's some CDs and stuff here. If you want to pay what you want for that, you can just set something down and take a CD if you'd like. And about 5-6 years ago, I moved up to Orcas Island. I work for a marine science program that's connected to UC Davis. So I still work for UC Davis. And yeah, Orcas Island's beautiful. You should come. It's good. This is the time to come right now, unless you really like fog, darkness, and rain. Now's your time. Song's called Reading All the Books. I play a little. This is like the kind of thing that if I had the skills to like loop instruments and stuff, I would do that, but I don't. So I'm just gonna play the little riff that happens and then go into the song because I like that riff. Leaning into the light, escape my achy body in the cover at night. Burning up all the money to free some empty space in the back of my mind. Stepping outside, sailing through the sky tonight. You never say anything to anybody. You never let them into your life. You never lock into anyone. Lock eyes. We're overthinking everything and reading all the books, making up for lost time. I slam down into the floor. Arrives and opens the door. And every day I'm moving a bookmark, pulling pages over habits I'm inclined to ignore. We'll always get by. What an easy way to waste a life. You never say anything to anybody. You never let overthinking everything and reading all the books, making up for lost time. It's a cute riff. Never say anything to anybody. You never let them into your life. You never lock into anyone. Never lock lock eyes. Overthinking everything. We're reading all the books, making up for lost time. This one's about my wife. I got a whole gang of kids that I had come to this, and so they're all out there. So.
I'm here, buddy.
This is also an old Polyorchids song. Let's hang in this lane a while. The odometer can take the miles, slide to 101.1 on the radio dial. There's not a thing we can make of this. Upon a stack of mattresses, and we're knocking down the walls in our drunkenness. Spinning one long night into this. Every song that I write is sad. Magnify things that make me mad, but it's not representative of the life I have. So remedy that right now. Gonna nail my first love song down, for the whiskey nails me to the ground. Before I empty every bottle in this town. She told me I'll take California and you take Chicago. The calendar turn and we'll see where we are. If a woman takes to you, then go where your heart goes. I'll do the same, but I'm not planning to go very far. Bus rides and climbing fences, late nights and bridesmaids' dresses, and hotel rooms turned over into messes. 4 months of slow undressing, 1 year of us addressing envelopes to document our transgressions and closeness born out of distance. Life shared in tight apartments, the baby in your body now crawls across our worn out carpet. I'll take California and you take Chicago. Calendar turn and we'll see where we are. If a woman takes to you, then go where your heart goes. I'll do the same, but I'm not planning to go very far. Told me I'll take California and you take Chicago. Let the calendar turn and we'll see where we are. If the woman takes to you, then go where your heart goes. I'll do the same, but I'm not planning to go very far. All right, this song's called Kevin Hart, parentheses, in Jumanji, based on a bad tweet from Kanye West one time. That's the starting point of this song. See where it goes from there. This one's got a lot of chords too, so. You take the art, I'll take the artist. We'll bind them both together and we'll sink them in the yard and we'll never say their names again. We'll go on with our lives, sentimental memories. We'll send them off to die. You think you're smart? Well, I'm the smartest. People tell me every day. I find them in the comments. Something in the sacrilegious angle of the writers. I know they're pedophiles, I know they're liars. Give your life to the clouds in the sky. Pound your body in the earth when you die. Point your thumbs to the left or the right. Words are weapons, better run, you better hide. You think you're hard? Well, I'm the hardest. 7/8 the gospel till you wire up my jaw and you'll fucking love me in the first 1/3 of genius. But keep on watching then, you can't unsee it. Give your light to the clouds in the sky. Count your body in the earth when you die. Point your thumbs to the left or the right. Your words are weapons, better run, you better hide. That was bad. Give your life to the clouds in the sky. Pound your body in the earth when you die. Point your thumbs to the left or the right. Words are weapons, better run, you better hide. That was rough. You did it, though. How's your festival been so far? Glad. I love this festival. Our old band played it several times, and I also just went to it. I think I volunteered at it once, and just wandering this town, hearing a bunch of different music in all these different places. It's sort of like, just kind of like a dreamlike state, and it's hot out, and I just love it. So, glad you're all here. Glad I'm here too. Thank you to all the people who put it on. Yeah. I will say, Danny Tomasello over there, I ran a website in this town called Davis Patch for like 2 years. And when I launched that, it happened to coincide almost exactly with them starting Davis Music Festival. And I was like, I needed stories to tell. And I was sort of like, I'm finding that guy. I'm going to get a beer with that guy. And then just help do like it was like kind of like a perfect way to launch the site with like a thing that I knew I could do not poorly. And it was great. And
you were awesome. Happily ever after.
Happily ever after for sure. Love all these people, love this festival. Thanks for being here. And I wrote this song in the last like 6 months or so, and I played a thing for Matt Blake, who was like a foundational Davis Music Festival person too. Yes. And I played that with a band called Sun Monks, and I finished writing this song and sent them the song, and they ended up singing all the like really angelic harmonies on it and stuff. Just a cool little connection that happened last fall. It's called Single Issue Bird. Baby, in the back of the car, we are finally making our way, following the falling stars, and we're driving out of this state to a corner of the country with unregulated air to breathe. all my time go by. I've been watching all the serotonin suicidal swan dive into my eyes. 'Cause everybody's got a diagnosis, everybody's got some quote they like, everybody's got a graphic design caption post to flatten out their life. Everywhere you think I live, I don't reside. I've been underneath the church at steeple, I've been underneath the sweaty hands, I've been underneath the power of the faithfully folded paper plates of hands. 'Cause everybody's in the dying business, everybody's gonna find their plot, everybody's on the mantle or they're digging toward the devil to hide from God. Everything you think I am, that's what I'm not. Every memory I've made, I've long forgot. I've been turning every penny over, I've been earning every cent I got, I've been manifesting every single twist and turn and angle in the plot. 'Cause everybody feels the planets moving, everybody feels the rising tide, everybody's in a holding pattern, circle in the sun until they die. This is a somber sounding one. We'll pick it up and wrap this thing. Color of the cactus plant, sitting right beside the lamp, says she needs somewhere warmer. I sit beside her every day, typing my sentences away, just crying out, but I just ignore her. Hold me, baby, we're not long for this life. Hold on tight, I can feel something dying. Hold me, baby, we're all bound for the sky. Hold on tight, there are bodies colliding. We cried together for the cat, and then the evening after that, I took a call from California. I was living in the past and digging through her photographs. They'll take a life and they don't even warn them. Hold me, baby, we're not long for this life. Hold on tight, I can feel something dying. Hold me, baby, we're all bound for the sky. Hold on tight, there are bodies colliding. baby, we're all bound for the sky. Hold on tight, there are bodies colliding. 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 Alright. Are there enough people in here who know it? If I play 150, 150, you can yell it at the same time? And I don't want to do it myself. That's my. You know it. You have to yell it also. Thank you. I'm going to play a couple more, and then who's on next at this venue? Do we got that in front of us? Max Heart Trio up next at this venue, and obviously all kinds of stuff happening at all the other ones. Play a slow song and then a more upbeat song. Okay, this is also a Polyorchids song. Can the guitar come up a little for this one, or just I play it kind of quietly? This is not about the quality or a readiness for radio. It's a human and a microphone, all else gets trimmed away. Except maybe occasionally some overdubs and harmony. never more than one of each. They will not get in the way. Burn it to the ground, all the cities and the towns. Every single wandering soul will soon be found. I don't know it all today, but I'm not broken all the way. I am an open book, burning letters in the pages. So darling, what are we to do? We are deep in 1982. The economy is squeezing you, now it's coming after me. And I'm buried in this basement, I'm assembling these demo tapes. The struggle of the human race, I'm pulling into place. All I did was do just what I was born to do. I recited my rendition of the blues. All the people need is just one reason to believe. For every harder day, this will be. So when everything is in order and my 4-track recorder is gripping all my instruments, I will bring this to the band. I will carry these songs along with me, all these heavy rhythms haunting me. Exactly what they need to be is the only thing they'll be. Sometimes ordinary is the only thing that's accurate, and more will only fuck things up. The state we're in seems hell, but it's the middle of America. Nebraska might as well be underwater. Alright, I'm gonna play one more. It's called Friday the 13th. Matthew's wearing a cardigan, his shirt tucked in at his waist, his shoes are bright and tightly laced. He spent a couple dollars at the exchange, and now he's ready to play. Ryan rests in his living room. The clouds fill up his head. He floats between the bathroom and the bed. He fires up a group chat just to say, go get 'em, boys, break a leg. Baby, it's Friday night. Die beyond the mask or survive behind the knife. Bosco started a fire. All of us will die, but probably not tonight. I stare out under my Dodgers hat. Feral Mary takes the stage, and so I wander into the Grange. I take a seat and a pen and a page, and I think of some songs to play. Baby, it's Friday night. Die beyond the mask or survive behind the knife. Bosco started a fire. All of us will die, but probably not tonight. Baby, it's Friday night. Die behind the mask or survive beyond the night. Bosco started a fire. All of us will die, but probably not tonight. All of us will die, but probably not tonight. Thank you. Thank you for this music festival. Thank you all for coming to this. Enjoy the rest of it. Thanks for coming here. And then it's routine layup. You can find that music online if you want to hear any of those songs. band I used to play in is the Polyorchids. If you feel like you want a CD, you can drop anything there to stay. Thank you. Enjoy your festival.